levels. Okay. So before going to the class, so materials computation of stock levels. So we have to understand the formula for calculation of the stock levels. Okay, that's reorder level. So again, we will discuss the same things. Maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. Then maximum stock level, how to calculate maximum stock level? That maximum stock level we can calculate by reorder level. So that's the above answer plus reorder quantity. That means economic ordering quantity. So subtract minus minimum consumption into minimum reorder period. And third one is minimum stock level. So for a minimum stock level formula is reorder level minus normal consumption into normal reorder period. Okay. So this is within bracket. So that these things will be given. You have to check if the. So this is a unit. This is a unit 3. So unit 3, chapter 2. Unit 3 is going on. So material chapter is a material. Okay. So that's reorder level. So maximum consumption to maximum reorder period. So if you are go for a calculation of reorder level, you have to apply maximum. So if you are going to calculation a maximum, you have to apply minimum. If you are going to calculate minimum, you have to apply normal consumption. So this is a we have to multiply with the normal reorder period only. So maximum consumption with the maximum reorder period only. So minimum consumption with the minimum reorder period. Right? If for understanding these things, you can apply it very quickly. So then average stock level, it is very easy. We can taking up the answer of the maximum stock level plus minimum stock level answer. So combined with then we can divide by 2. You can get the average stock level. So this is the one formula. So if it is another formula, so minimum stock level plus 1/2 of reorder quantity. So this is an average stock level. So danger level, average consumption into maximum reorder period for emergency purchase. So maximum reorder period for emergency purchase. So basically when the emergency purchase, that period you have to consider what an average consumption. So this is a 5 levels of stock. Okay, the first one. This is a question. It is from the previous year question paper. Okay, right. So the only one materials for one materials how to calculate the reorder level. So this question, it is also available in your textbook. So page number 3.105 question number 31. Okay, so that's page number 3.105 related here. So page number so 3.105. If you're having a book, you can refer books also. And that exercise number, it's in 31. So exercise number 31, it is available in your textbook. Okay, right. So we have to read the problem. So we have the problem. From the following information, calculate maximum stock level, minimum stock level, reorder level, and average stock level. So for this 4 levels only you have to calculate. For the 4 level, you know the formula. So they're giving some information. So minimum consumption 240 units per day. So maximum consumption 420 units per day. Normal consumption 300 units per day. That reorder quantity. So reorder quantity is given, that is 360 units. So 3600 units. Reorder period. So 10 to 15 days. They are giving a simply 10 to 15 days. Normal reorder period. So that is a 12 days. Normal reorder period, not reorders. Reorder. So period 12 days. So this is an answer. This is available in your book also, but the question paper do not get this answer. Okay. Right. So now we can go with the answer. The first one. So you have to calculate maximum stock level. So before calculating maximum level, so you should calculate reorder level. So for the reorder level, so you should know the formula. What is the formula? Maximum consumption, maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. So maximum reorder period. So period. This is a formula for calculation of reorder level. So now we can go to the problem, right? So in the problem you can understand what is the maximum consumption. So that maximum consumption, it is given that amount is 420 units. 420 units. Okay, it's per day. It is given. So maximum consumption 420 units per day multiplying with the maximum reorder period. So this period is given, but they are giving in the, so only reorder period is 10 to 15 days, that we can understood that. So 10 is minimum, 15 is maximum. So 10 is minimum, 15 is maximum. So now maximum reorder period is 15 days. The maximum reorder period is 15 days. So 15 days. If you are multiplying with the 15 days, so you will get that, you will get the reorder level. So what is the reorder level? So 420 into 15, that answer 6,300 units. 6,300 units. So this is a, this is a, this is an reorder level. This is an reorder level. It is very simple. Okay. So what is answer? So A, B, C. A is a maximum. So minimum is 2,000. Reorder level is 6,300. Okay, right. So it's calculated. So 360 units. This is called a reorder level. So why? Because you are taking this one the question they are giving in the maximum stock level, you have to calculate bus first. After calculating the reorder level only, you can go for a calculation of the maximum stock level. Now we can write, so maximum stock level. Maximum stock level. For the maximum stock level, what is the formula? So you have to take the previous answer, reorder level. If it is maximum means you have to take one more item. So reorder quantity. Order quantity, then you have to subtract. So here for the maximum you have to take minimum. So minimum consumption into minimum reorder period, MINIMU, minimum reorder period. So reorder, so period. So this is a formula. This is a formula for calculation of maximum stock level. So this is an reorder level. It is calculated. That answer 6,300. And the next one you have to calculate maximum stock level. For the maximum stock level, that formula is reorder level plus reorder quantity minus minimum consumption into minimum reorder period. So now we can go to the answer. What is a reorder level? We already calculated the above. So that amount is 6,300. Then you have to plus pre-order quantity. The pre-order quantity given in the question. So that amount is 3,600. Then subtract with the minimum consumption. So minimum consumption. So 240 units in multiplication of, so minimum reorder period, that is 10. Okay. So you will take. I will take. So these three things. So in the next slide. Okay, so this is a maximum stock level formula. Okay, how to calculate maximum stock level. Okay, so now we can remember a maximum stock level, that's equal to, so 6,300. What is the 6,300? So this 6,300, this is an answer of this one. So this is an answer of this one. 6,300 units another. This is an answer of reorder level. So reorder level 6,300 units plus reorder quantity. So where is the reorder quantity? So this is a reorder quantity 3,600. I will write it here 3,600. Then so you have to minus with the minimum consumption. What is the minimum consumption? Minimum consumption 240 units. Minimum consumption. Okay, this is 240 units per day. What is the minimum reorder period? So 10 is the minimum, 15 is the maximum. Okay, now you can put the answer. So you have to. So this is 6,300. Then plus 3,600, that answer is 9,900 minus 2,400. Okay, that answer is 7,500 units. 7,500 units. So have you got the answer? Have you got the answer for this one? This is a maximum stock level. So this is a maximum stock level. So maximum stock level, that answer is okay. It is calculated. So how it is calculated? So applying this formula, you will get the maximum stock level. Okay, right. So now we can move on the next one. So this is an answer. 7,500 units. Okay. Now the next one. So minimum stock level it is calculated, maximum stock level is calculated. So that answer also 7,500. Right. Now we can on the next one. Minimum stock level. Minimum stock level. Minimum stock level. So minimum stock level, how to calculate minimum stock level? So minimum stock level, that's formula. So you have to remember while you can remember, you can fill it. So that's how again you have to take the answer of the above reorder level. So you need not consider anything. So you have to simply subtract. So for so reorder level maximum it's taken. Maximum stock level minimum is taken, and the minimum stock level you have to take it normal consumption normal consumption into normal reorder period. So this is a normal reorder period. So this is a formula for calculation of minimum stock level. Calculation of minimum stock level. Right. Okay. Now what is this? What is a reorder level? So reorder level. So you know already that amount is 6,300. So 6,300. So subtract. What is a normal consumption? Normal consumption it is given to 300 units. So normal consumption it is given 300 units. Then multiplication of normal reorder period. So that also given, that is called 12 days. So if you are doing this, so 300 into 12, so 3,600 minus 6,300. So that amount is 2,700 units. So 2,700 units. So I will take it this answer in the previous slides, then only you can understood. Okay. So this is a minimum stock level. So minimum stock level, how to calculate minimum stock level? Reorder level minus normal consumption. So normal consumption, that amount is 300 units. So 300 units into normal reorder period. So that period also is given 12 days. If you are multiplying this, you can get the answer. The answer 2,700 units. 2,700 units. So you can check with the answer. The answer is 2,700. Okay. So the answer is 2,700. Okay, where is our answer? So the second one. So minimum stock level, this is the second one, 2,700 units. So this is over, maximum stock level over, minimum stock level over, reorder level over. So then that average stock level you have to calculate. Average stock level is calculated. So average stock level is so we can calculate. So maximum stock level plus minimum stock level. So that's a 7,500 units. This is a maximum stock level. What is the minimum stock level? There is a 2,700 units. So 2,700 units divided by 2, you will get the answer of the first one. So that is 7,500 plus 2,700. That amount is 10,200 divided by 2. You will get the 5,100. 5,100. This is called average stock level. This is called average stock level. So this is average stock level. It is calculated. The one answer is calculated. So for calculation of the average stock level, there is a two formulas are there. So two formulas, so you can apply anyone. So this first answer you got. The another answer for this formula you have to write the formula for average stock level is equal to stock level, that's equal to minimum stock level. The answer of the minimum stock level plus 1 by 2 of reorder quantity. 1 by 2 of reorder quantity. So this is a formula for calculation of average stock level. So minimum stock level, that is already calculated in the above. So that's a 2,700 units. Then plus 1 by 2, this is a fractions, multiply with the reorder quantity. What is a reorder quantity? So reorder quantity 3,600 we take already for a calculation of the maximum stock level. So you know that amount. Okay, so 2,700 plus, so that's 1500 plus 300, 1800. Okay, so that amount is 4500 units. 4500 units. So this is also one more formula for calculation of the average stock level. We will take it to the previous slide. I will put it here. So this is an another formula for calculation of average stock level. Okay, what is an average? What is average stock level? How to calculate average stock level is equal to a minimum stock level. Minimum stock level, that it means 2700 units plus 1 by 2, that's a number, into it's given in the formula, into, so reorder quantity. Where is the reorder quantity? This is a reorder quantity 3600 units. So that's a 1800 plus 2700, 4500 units. So this is an answer. Okay, now we can check the answer. This is an answer for this is one. Okay, okay, I will explain again. Okay, so this is a you can expect 5 mark questions and 10 mark question also. So they will give all this information. With the information you have to apply with the formula. For the maximum stock level, there is a formula: reorder level plus reorder quantity minus normal consumption into normal reorder period. Minimum stock level, that is formula, reorder level, you can take the reorder level minus normal consumption into normal reorder period. So reorder level, there is a formula. Reorder level, there is a formula. So that's called maximum consumption. Maximum consumption, that is 420 units into maximum reorder period. So that is called 15 days. So if you multiply with you will get the 6300 units. What's the average stock level? So minimum stock level plus maximum stock level divided by 2, you will get the average stock level. This is the one formula, and you have another formula. So there is two formulas are there. You can apply any one formula, or you can apply the two formula in your examination also. It's not a problem. If you're applying one formula also, you will get the full mark. Okay, so that's the minimum stock level plus 1 by 2 of reorder quantity. So this is one for answer you get. Okay, so like this, I will go to the one more exercise you have to do here in the next slide. So this is your previous year question paper. This is from your previous year question paper. It is asked in the November 2015. November 2015. That question number 15, in the sense this is called 5 mark question. It's called 5 mark question. Okay. 5 mark question. So for this I don't have answer. So minimum, maximum, we don't have any answer for these questions. So whatever we are writing on that only, 300, 200, 225, 220, 300, 200, 225, 750. Okay, this is 6 months and 2 months. Okay. So okay, right. So this is the next one. Next one. So from this also you have to calculate a maximum stock level, minimum stock level, and average stock level. So only 3 levels you have to calculate. Only 3 levels you have to calculate. Okay. Right. So the first case, whatever it may be, you have to calculate reorder level. So reorder level, that's equal to maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. Maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. So this is a formula. So from the above, so you know it is a maximum consumption. Maximum consumption is maximum usage, and consumption we can use interchangeably the same words. So 300 units. Okay, maximum reorder period is 3, so that's 900. So 300 units multiply 3 months, you will get 900 units. This is called a reorder level, right? So next one is maximum stock level. So maximum stock level. So maximum stock level, that formula, that's equal to reorder level. So reorder level plus reorder quantity minus minimum consumption into minimum reorder period. So this is a formula for calculation of the maximum stock level. What is the reorder level? So that's the reorder level already calculated. That's 900 units plus reorder quantity. It is given reorder quantity 800 units. 800 units. So 800 units. 800 units. So then subtract with the minimum consumption and the minimum reorder period. What is the minimum consumption? Minimum consumption. So minimum usage in a month is a 200 units and minimum is 1. Minimum reorder period is 1. So 200 into 1. So 200 units into 1 month. So that answer will be 900 plus 800 plus 200, so 600, so 1500 units. 1500 units. Okay. So 1500 units. This is the maximum stock level. So maximum stock level. So then next one is minimum stock level. So minimum stock level you have to calculate. So minimum stock level. How to calculate minimum stock level? So this is a case. Minimum stock level. Reorder level minus reorder level, again the above answer, reorder level minus normal consumption into normal reorder period. Okay, so this is the case. Reorder level you can take from the above. So 900 units. So 900 units it is already calculated. So then you have to minus normal consumption. You have to check with the problem. So here is a normal consumption. Normal usage is given 200 units. So normal consumption it is given, that is a 200 units. 200 units is the normal consumption into normal reorder period. So while we are checking up the normal reorder period, in the previous case the normal reorder period is given, but in this case normal reorder period is not given. So we have to calculate normal period. Reorder period is minimum period plus minimum period plus minimum period. What is the minimum reorder period? Minimum reorder period is 1 and maximum reorder period is 3. So 3 plus 1 divided by 2, that is an average reorder period. Average reorder period we can take it as a it's a normal reorder period. Okay, so this normal reorder period is, so 3 plus 1 4 4 divided by 2, that's a 2. So 2 is the normal reorder period. So then it is called, their answer is 440 minus 900. 440 minus 900. So 900 units minus, so multiplying with this 2 into 220, 440. So your answer will be 460 units. 460 units. 460 units is the 460 units is the minimum stock level. So the minimum stock level is calculated. So maximum stock level is also calculated. Maximum stock level is 1500 units. So and reorder level 900 units. Now, so you can go with the average stock level. Average stock levels. Average stock levels, you can apply any one formula. So average stock level, that's equal to maximum stock level plus maximum stock level plus maximum stock level maximum stock level maximum stock level plus minimum stock level stock level divided by number 2. Yeah. So then, so the answer will be, so maximum stock level that is calculated already. So 1500 units. 1500 units plus minimum stock level, that's also calculated 460 units. So divided by 2, that answer will be, so 2 the answer will be 1500 plus 460, 1960 divided by 2, the answer is 980 units. So 980 units is the average stock level. So one more formula for this, average stock level is equal to AVG. Average stock level is equal to stock level is equal to So minimum stock level, minimum stock level, minimum stock level, LEV, minimum stock level plus 1 by 2 of reorder quantity, reorder quantity. Okay, what is the minimum stock level? That minimum stock level 460 units, 460 units. That plus 1 by 2 of reorder quantity. Reorder quantity already we taken in the while we are calculating the thing of the maximum stock level. That amount is 800. So multiplying 800. So 800, that it means it's a 400 plus 460, 860 units is called, this is called average stock level calculation. For average stock level, there is another formula for calculation of the average stock level. Okay, so now we can understood that if you are remembering of this problem, if you are understanding of the problem, so you can work out the problem. It's very easy, right? So reorder level, the formula is maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. Maximum stock level is equal to reorder level plus reorder quantity minus minimum consumption into minimum reorder period. Minimum stock level, reorder level minus normal consumption into normal reorder period. Average stock level means maximum plus minimum combined together divided by 2, we can get the average. Okay, so now we are go for an using up the another formula for average stock level. There's two formula. Okay, so that's minimum stock level. The answer of the minimum stock level 460 plus 1 by 2 of reorder quantity. That reorder quantity given in the questions, that amount is 800. So you will get the answer for this. Okay, so this is a, you can take a screenshot. So if you're understanding this, you can expect these questions in the 5 mark, and also it is in 10 mark questions. Okay, right, you can take a screenshot. So again I will go with the problem. So this is a problem, it's asked in the 2015 question number 15. There are 5 mark questions, 5 mark question. Okay, so here from this you have to calculate maximum, minimum, average. Okay, the maximum usage given, maximum usage, the number is given, minimum usage and the number is unit is given, normal usage also given. So reorder period is given, and that's a reorder period, minimum period and a maximum period is given. A reorder quantity also given. Okay, so this is a case. So this is only given. So with this you have to applying the formula, so you can get the answer. Okay, in this case normal usage is given. In suppose if it is normal usage is not given, that time also you will take, so maximum usage with the minimum usage put together divided by 2, we can get the average usage. The average usage also we can consider as a normal usage or normal consumption. So the normal reorder period, this case it is not given. Normal reorder period, it is calculated by applying. So maximum reorder period plus minimum reorder period, so put together divided by 2, that is called the average reorder period. So average reorder period we can use interchangeably as a normal reorder period. So this is a similarity. We can use usage usage you have to use as a consumption. Both are the similar meaning. And average, so this is a term you can use for the normal also. In this case, if it is not given, the normal and average, you have to use this case. Okay, so this is a question. Okay, now I will go to one more problem. So this is a case you have to calculate. So in the previous case, for a single product, single components, single raw materials used, you are applying that formula. Okay, now this is the case. So same, the November 2015, they are asked in a question number 22. So this is a 10 mark questions. So 10 mark question asked in the previous year question paper. Okay, so in this question, so it is a somewhat in some additional information is given. So additional calculation is also required. The formula is the same, but the thing is you have to calculate the reorder level maximum level, minimum level, average level, and danger level. These 5 levels you have to calculate for 2 components. So 2 components in the sense material A and material B. So for material A, you have to calculate a separate reorder level. For material B also you have to calculate separate reorder level. So this is average consumption. So this is the questions. So the components of A and B are used as follows. So average consumption 40 units, normal usage 50 units per week. Okay, this is the good one. And minimum usage 25 units per week. Reorder quantity for A, that's a 300 units. For B, 500 units. So reorder period is given, that's a 4 to 6 weeks for product A, the material A, and 2 to 4 weeks for the. So the maximum lead time for emergency for A and B is given. Okay, so in this case, this is a 2 component is given, 2 product is given, how to calculate these things. So this we will discuss in the next class. Okay.